Sets, but Green did win that 5th set, and Kong is one leg up in the 6th as we join it.
And a sneaky break here for Robbie, and the game will be right back in the balance. This third little mini session definitely going his way. Seen plenty of fantastic displays of character throughout the course of the week, and here's another one from the big man. This isn't bad either.
180! 140, 180.
100.
That's a statement of intent. And here's another.
135.
9 darts to 46.
60. Tony require 46.
Go on, 11 darts.
Good
Yes.
from the second leg. Tony O'Shea.
How about
third
that?
leg, Robbie to the first. Game on.
But Robbie still with the
100.
darts in set number 6. If he can continue to hold on, he will get it back to 3 sets all.
Tony's back in the groove though, isn't he?
77.
Tony beat Robbie in the Zaidadown Masters last month to make it 4 wins out of 4 in significant matches between the two. He'd also beaten him in the first round here 3 years ago in Robbie's first ever match on the Lakeside stage. And he beat him at this stage of the England Open 18 months ago.
140.
All of a sudden, just a little bit of hush
96.
over the assembled thousands here at the Lakeside Country Club. You just sense that they feel that this is going back Robbie's way at the moment.
94.
Needs to be a big score. Is a big score.
180.
It's not just big.
90.
It's not just bigger, it's the biggest.
Didn't need that, single 15.
78. Tony require 46.
So 46 then for Tony against the darts. Double 16. Composes himself after a reaction from the crowd. Yes, he's got it.
On the third leg. Tony
Brilliant
O'Shea.
dart under the circumstances and pressure from Tony O'Shea. He's hit double 16 again.
First. Game on.
Steals the darts back, and now he is throwing to take a 4-2 lead.
How quickly things change. We were just talking about Robbie Green having the momentum. An 11 dart and a 15 dart leg later. And it's all with a silverback
100.
again. Back with the silverback.
99. 100.
Robbie Green has won 4 BDO ranking titles in his career, most recently the Belgian Open, where he beat Christian Kist in the final.
140. Tony require 136.
The old tequila by the look of it, particularly the man in the middle.
100. Robbie require 161.
Tony O'Shea now looking at
60.
double 18
Tony require 36.
for the set. composes himself once again. 1 dart, 2 darts, getting further away.
No score.
Robbie needs this. Robbie needs this, and he knows it.
Robbie, you require 101.
Jamie willing him on. Treble 19 would have left double 12. The shake of the head speaks volumes.
49.
More set darts for Tony O'Shea. Ruth's reaction also worth 1,000 words.
2 18s again then for Tony O'Shea. Further set. That is a marker. And that is a set dart.
Tony O'Shea.
He's only a set away. Tony O'Shea leads 4-2. He needs to hold his throw 3 times in a
100.
row, and he's through to the last 4. Robbie, what you got?
This is what he's got.
140.
Big support for Tony all round the auditorium. His
60.
biggest supporter, though, not here, of course, Jill. On teaching duty. She will be back for the semi-final on Saturday if Tony wins tonight.
Yeah, one more day at Romilly Primary, and then back down the motorway to Frimley Green, and roaring support
140.
as Tony bids to. Oh, look at that. that's how nervous she gets. As Tony bids to complete the job. He says he could, not should, but could have completed 12 months ago.
123. 137. Tony requires 78.
So, treble 18. Oh, that's snuck in the wrong treble. 25 and Bull would have been the outshot.
28.
He's missed 25
Robbie require
twice.
120.
Treble and double. Yes, tops. He's hit it before.
100.
He's hit the Shanghai before,
Tony
but that one went all
50.
wrong.
18 then for double 16 is how he looked at it. 14 though will now leave him double 16.
34.
And after that first loose
Robbie
dart, it meant that he only had
20.
1 darted in instead of 2, which could prove fatal for this leg. It
Getting shot on
does.
the first leg, Robbie Green. Second leg,
6
Robbie
darts
to
for 78 in that leg for
Game
Tony.
on.
Just the 1 dart at a double, which he missed. First blood in set 7 goes Robbie Green's way.
Unusually
57.
wayward. Got to 78 rather brilliantly. The less said about the rest of the leg, the better.
100. 96.
You were taking charge today. He was involved in the Pro-Am earlier, which is the usual Thursday fair at the Lakeside. He was teamed up with Jimi
47.
Hendrix. Not that they were getting on badly or anything, or blaming their tools, but at one stage they even swapped to each other's darts in an attempt to arrest their fortunes. They were whitewashed.
100.
Youngest player and the youngest ref. They'll be back for another go each next year.
60.
Martin Adams, incidentally, that was the pro half of the winner of the Pro-Am today.
Their first leg was a 12 darter.
140.
I'm told.
It's not bad. He was with Chris Sargent, I think. Photographer.
Chris has talked of little else.
Yeah, I'll bet.
60.
2 Ronnies are in.
Robbie, you require 108.
It's good night from me.
And is it? Good night from Robbie Green. He can still finish this. Treble 19 for double 18. Oh, that's unlucky. He'll be back though, because
34.
Tony O'Shea having failed to find a treble in his last 3 visits to the Oki, is back on 2-3-4.
56. Robbie requires 74.
No treble. 6 darts from 78. What's happening?
And Robbie
54.
at this moment very grateful that Tony isn't on a finish, because that was a wayward set as well.
94.
Robbie back for double top.
Robbie require 40.
3 darts at it for a 2-leg lead in this set,
Robbie
which
Green.
he must win.
Third leg, Tony
But
to
just
go
beginning to
first.
give himself
Game
a
on.
foundation at a potential comeback.
$58.
I wonder if something's bothering Tony.
80.
Really gone off the boil. Really unusual for him. Usually consistency personified.
81.
Lost both his finals here late in the game as well. 7-5 to Christian Kist. Beaten a deciding 13th set by Ted Hankey in 2009. I would imagine his record statistically in his Lakeside history in earlier sets is better than in later sets. I don't know that that is necessarily true,
60.
but it seems to be that way. Sometimes the way he speaks about the fact it is very hot on that stage.
He's lost 2 stone apparently since last year. He did say he needed to lose weight after losing last year's final. Sweating under those lights.
Oh, that second treble puts good pressure on. It's a good set of darts from Robbie Green.
82.
But bullseye would leave double 16 here. Double 8. And he's now within 2 legs of yet another Lakeside semi-final.
Fourth leg, Robbie to throw first. Game on.
But he has to break in one of them. Specifically, this one.
97.
Good switch, good cover onto the 19s. Having missed the treble 20 twice, Robbie knew he needed to hit the 57 and did.
55. $140.
2 140s in a row for Tony O'Shea. Talked about the fact that he needed a break. Great response from Robbie under pressure with a 140 of his own.
Is Tony back in the groove though?
$91.
Again, good last start, this time from O'Shea. Leaves himself on 130. Great stuff from both players. Really good. Wow, what a time.
Tony required 130.
To hit a 177. Treble and Bull needs them.
90. Robbie required 32.
Having been 2 sets adrift, this to move within a set. 2 darts at double 8s. 1 at double 4.
Game shot the 7th set.
Brilliant poise under pressure from Robbie Green. Jamie appreciates it. The Green contingent appreciate it. Robbie looking far from Green up on that stage, a wily old campaigner. It might only be his 4th Lakeside appearance. He might be aiming for his first semi-final, but he significantly enhanced his chances with a massive dart at double 4.
How things change. We were talking about Tony holding his throw and
43.
reaching the semi-finals now. Robbie holds his throw 3 times and we're into a deciding set.
42.
The way it's gone, that's probably the way we're headed. Probably does need a deciding set to separate these two, but not if Tony O'Shea has anything to do with it.
60.
Very little between the two players in terms of the stats.
100.
Tony marginally ahead in terms of the average, and very marginally ahead in terms of the checkout stats as well, but cigarette paper between them, really.
180.
And another massive maximum from the big man, his 9th. But Tony's still in it.
Robbie require 120.
Yeah, two 140s in this leg from Tony O'Shea. Treble 18 and bull now the shot. Yes, bullseye.
75.
No. So
Tony requires 78.
this is a chance. Will he take it? 20 for tops. Oh, double 10. Well
Good
done.
shot in the first leg. Tony O'Shea.
Missed the big 20, but hits the much smaller double 10. Brilliant adjustment from Tony O'Shea.
$100.
That double 10, a huge dart from Tony O'Shea. Not just for the value of the leg,
58.
but for the psychological blow to Robbie Green. And again, as you just see him walk away, shaking his head, he knows that there's very little margin here. And here he goes again. That's number 8 for Tony O'Shea, the 17th maximum of the match.
You gotta love it when he beats his chest.
49.
And Robbie is struggling in this leg.
57. $125. Tony require 164.
Knows he's getting closer. Hitting his chest with greater intensity. He's on a finish, which would have taken him within a leg of victory. That 64 for Jamie will look extremely small. Robbie needs another treble here.
134.
And he's got it as well.
Tony requires 64.
Real respect for that. Tremendous start. But double 8 makes it academic.
56. Robbie require 135.
He will expect to be back, but you never know. Treble 20 will leave bullseye. Huge, huge darts. Couldn't get it.
63.
And Tony's back.
Tony require 8.
Try and hit double 4. This to take him within a leg of the semi-final. Double 4.
Game shot
Right in the corner.
Tony O'Shea.
Right in the box seat. Tony O'Shea is nearly there.
This man won't give up.
134.
Robbie will be thinking, win this leg and then see what happens.
94.
Tony can't afford to think any further than this leg. It's great, this. How much fun is this?
35.
No margin for error for Robbie Green. 134 followed by just a 35.
100.
Robbie feeling the heat up on
47.
stage. But imagine how he's feeling in there.
Hope he feels better than he looks.
100.
Costume shop will never take that one back.
207 points stand between Tony O'Shea and a place in the semi-finals.
41. 60.
It's the lack of a treble there. A little glimmer of light for Robbie Green.
Really wants a 140.
44.
Oh dear.
Tony
6
required
darts
147.
from 147. Couldn't ask for more. Treble 17, double 18 if he wants to do it in 3. He'll be back. $70 left, Tony. Treble 18's the shot.
131.
Exactly what he got. 3 darts at double 8 for the match coming up. He's been here before so many times. Magnificent record in the quarterfinals. And his place in the semis hangs on these 3 darts. There's one. The second is in. A heavyweight encounter. The 2 men from the Northwest haven't let us down with some sharp shooting. But it's Tony O'Shea who wins.